know peanut brittle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this offer is nut brittle because it isn't just juicy peanuts you're going to receive. And I love how easy actually that broke. There's a lightness to this nut brittle that you would just absolutely adore. Doesn't get stuck to your teeth. The peanut flavor comes through. I'm going to share with you everything you're going to receive. But Cooper Candy, a brand that has been making nut brittle based on a recipe from the 1930s. So I love it. The company itself, about 71 years old, still family run. Now in Texas, they relocated. But you're going to receive this tower of nut brittles. And the reason it says nut brittle is that you're actually getting 3. You're getting a cashew brittle as well as a pecan brittle. Have you even heard of that?
That's nice.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? As well as a peanut brittle, and each one of them comes 1 pound in these lovely, fun, festive holiday tubs that are 100% reusable and that your little people will love. And maybe it's a bucket to put their toys in. Maybe it's ones that they're going to take to the beach when it gets a little warm outside, because we were just saying it's cold. But here's the story. $47, 5 easy payments of $9.40. We're going to go through all the flavors, but you, Alberti, did you take
this
a
is
taste
like
of it?
OG brittle, like the original style of like peanut brittle. So if you're it doesn't stick to your teeth.
No.
It just melts in your mouth. Let's talk about this. Who's coming in? Jennifer.
It's really light. Jennifer Kovich.
Oh, Jen Kovich.
Is our expert with the Cooper Candy brand. This is a new brand launch. Love, Jennifer, that you're with us. And it's super mouth-watering and very light and airy. There's a lovely kind of fluidity and like delicacy to it and crispness to it.
Must be
exactly.
the butter.
It's not that hard crunch that a lot of us know peanut brittle to be, or any nut brittle to be. It's not a hard crunch. It's not going to break a tooth or kind of stick to your teeth. This has a nice airy crispness to it.
Right.
So I'm turning this over here because this is a peanut brittle I really want to show you. Look at all the peanuts you get there.
Yep.
Now, they have been roasted to perfection, and we only are giving you those Spanish peanuts. Now, these are smaller in size than a lot of other peanuts that you see, but we did that by design. We chose these Spanish peanuts all the way from Texas because we like that peanut to brittle ratio. We're using fresh, wholesome ingredients, real butter, real sugar. These are made by hand in small batches every single day in our Cooper Candy Company.
And you know what, Jen?
Factory.
As I'm looking at this, it's really nuts with a little bit of brittle. Like the brittle is like, hold on, hold it together, right? It's like you threw a bunch of nuts in, and you're like, pour some brittle on it so they can dance together. That was the peanut brittle, but there are 2 more flavors, which really makes it something different, right? Because have you heard of pecan or cashew brittle? I'm going to go to pecan brittle next because, again, you're taking this recipe from the 1930s that has not changed since the 30s, and now you've got the pecan brittle. Yes.
That's right. It's all homemade, exactly. So it all started in 1930. So right now you're looking at that pecan brittle. We use southern pecans from Alabama. They're larger than most pecans that you'll see, but they also have a little bit of a sweetness to them, which in our opinion makes them the most desirable for a peanut brittle. Now, again, we're using fresh sugar, those incredible butter and water to kind of bind all of this together, but make them by hand, keeping that light, airy crispness that you will there. Look at how beautiful that is. And imagine you're getting a whole 1 pound tub of just that brittle alone. So this is a perfect opportunity for you to gift and ready to give as it is, because it does come beautifully wrapped like this. Or you have 3 different opportunities for gifting, because we also give you that cashew brittle.
Hold one second,
nice,
if you don't mind.
They're
I've got 700 people on the phone lines placing orders right now. So basically, we started talking about brittle, and everybody was like, let me run in here. We only have 1,200 remaining. Remember, you are receiving everything that Jen pulled up. Yeah. And it comes like this, Jen, beautifully wrapped in the cellophane with the bow. I mean,
it does.
Yeah, so one big, huge gift. Maybe it's the family affair gift. So you're going to send this. Please use and consider bill to ship to, because how delightful would this be? Send this to the grandparents. Send this to the new parents. Send this to nieces and nephews, homes where you've got little people and big people alike, because we all go nuts for nut brittle. The last one, cashew. Let's talk about that one.
Cashew, creamy, buttery nut in this one, but look at how loaded it is with all those incredible cashews. Nice little saltiness that you get here, but again, it's nice and buttery. So what we do is we're using Brazilian cashews. They're a little bit larger and cleaner, but in our opinion, better tasting, especially when it comes to our brittle. No, brittle is an old-fashioned sweet Southern fruit. We know that this is exploding in the South, and now we're able to bring you with the power of QVC. You can have it anywhere. With that built to ship to, it's great for,
Yes.
like I said, 3 gifting opportunities. So think outside the box. So if you have your favorite neighbor or your girlfriends or that, that relative that you just don't know what to give, the gift of food, you cannot go wrong. So even if you send them all 3 towers, you're giving them 3 pounds of that incredible
3 pounds.
brittle.
Oh,
You
So
cannot go
good.
wrong.
I want to come over and I want to
It's so
bring one to my
nostalgic.
friend Alberti
Yes.
because you,
Yes, please.
darling, you were loving this. And you know what's
I'm
funny?
eating it.
And we're eating it is that I feel like brittle is a little bit of an unexpected treat, right? It's not necessarily the sweet that everybody runs for, but when somebody says, I have brittle, we're all like, oh, we haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
how amazing.
And I have to say, like, literally, you would expect this to be way, way more expensive if you were
Right.
picking it up at one of those like specialty department stores or something like that. And you wouldn't get this quality. It tastes homemade. There's something so nostalgic about this. Like the peanuts, I just want to show you the peanuts in this. Like, could a peanut be any more tasty than another peanut? I don't know. But this Spanish peanut that you were talking about, Jen,
Yeah.
it's so
Yes.
concentrated
Yeah.
and delicious. Like
Yep.
the flavor.
I
It's like it's got a
love that you picked up
roasted
on that.
flavor in the peanut.
In the peanut, exactly.
share with
It's
you,
the- it's
what's
the
going
nut
on.
in its organic state.
Because we're all waxing poetic about it. Can I just say that I had the pecan, and I'm a little bit
you eat
obsessed with the pecan brittle.
I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah, which one do you
It's like a
taste?
I
pecan
keep
pie.
eating the peanut one.
The peanut one. You know what? I want to show you. I want you to taste the
is this
pecan.
pecan?
Yep. And
Okay.
then also
Listen, there's
a
fewer than
cashew.
600 to go around, so you got to get
Fewer
them.
than 600 to go around. You're looking at, $15 a tub. You can break them up if you want to. Totally fine. I love Gen 2. The reusable little tubs. I mean, if we even just do a close-up, thanks,
know.
Stretch. Look how sweet this is. This is your like Christmas little, village that you've got going on. You could put a little to and from, right here. And, to the family, I
and
want to
it
give it
says
to
what everybody's getting.
the DeVici family. Exactly. I want to send some cashew brittle. So sweet. Each one of them a pound. You're getting 3 pounds at $9.40.
You know what
I
it is?
challenge you right now to just put in who you want this to be for.
The
and
nut
then order.
is still the star.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what's so unique
Yes.
Oh,
about
that's
this.
sweet.
Right?
Yes,
It's
nice
not
to
like
say
it's
it.
drowning. The
Right,
nut is
absolutely.
the star. It's kind of like here at QVC, the nuts are the star.
It's exactly like here at QVC. The nut. Rachel and Birdie. And
Jen
Birdie.
loved that.
We're the stars. That's how we roll. Don't get mad. Jen Kovich, thanks so much for playing. It is
It's
fast.
going to sell out. It's so
It is
good.
going to sell out. It is totally going to sell. It is so delicious. Please don't wait on this. Now is the time. M78980 is your item number. Oh, and coming up, we have
Oh,
Family
Family
Farms.
Farms is